Welcome back to an episode of Bennett Does Missions. And not just any missions, no. We're doing the Yoimiya mission. Now we are all about the expectations not to be betrayed. That's a very interesting part, very useful, and it continues with this dude somewhere in the wilderness. And who was the Domon guy? Some swordsman. Nah, whatever. Oh no, wait a minute. Wasn't this the old guy? Leave it to the disciples? Or was this the... Oh no, this was the other swordsman. Alright. Kouichi. Yeah, how's the boat coming along? There's just a problem. There is no sea nearby. I mean, we are not at the shore. We are on the mountain. Try to make a boat on a mountain. Well, it's... You can do it, but you can't really use a boat on a mountain. Exactly. Why are you gonna build a boat on a mountain? Them, us? Paimon, you're good. Now, pleasure to meet you. Yeah, it's actually kind of annoying. Also, if you try to manage all of the boats, then it also makes fishing more difficult, does it? Why is the past all of a sudden so important? She's so into the whole firework business that I think she wants to brag about it. The only reaction you will get is say, "What? What? What is it?" If it's too much trouble, don't worry about it. Well, wait. Why should it be too much trouble? Come on. Neat. But this angle right here with the tree and the magical beam up there looks really good.
でも、お前は楽しめてるのか？
もちろん楽しんどるで。花火師の家に生まれて、ちっちゃい頃からこのドンって爆発する感覚に夢中やった。
Well, if the Sakoku decree gets lifted a bit and Inazuma opens up, maybe we can introduce her to another fan of stuff that goes boom.
とにかく、うちの心配はいらんってことや。
Okay, yeah, so that's what you meant. Yeah, your main point got a bit buried in all the extra information. Well, that...
すまへん。花火みたいに話の種もあっちゅう間に消えてまうやろ。せやから、その一瞬を逃して後悔せえへんように、思う存分喋るようにしとるんや。次は城内を回ってみようか。知り合いのところを当たってみるさかい。
Alright, back to the city we go.
質問してもいいか？さっきからずっと喋ってるけど、喉は大丈夫なのか？
喉？確かにちょっと違和感あるけど、喉って元から喋るためのもんやろ？
そうだな。
Righty. Look for firework materials in the city. Like, are we just trying to go about and pick up anything random that is somehow related to the firework? It's kind of interesting that it's called a firework. But we are also doing work on the fire. So, yeah, we work the fire. Makes sense. But it's also a thing, right? It should be a fire thing. And the firework is the thing that does the fire work. Whatever. There we have some... No. I thought that was some kind of beam or whatnot. Wait a minute. Let's look at the other side. I mean, there could be something... some old boards also. And the cat. Yeah, let's use it. And make some kind of neon firework. It does not go boom, it goes more like meow. Like really quietly, like okay, Morihiko, what are you doing here? What are you good for?
こんにちは、Morihikoさん、仕事はどうや？
よいみやちゃん、俺の読み通りやっぱり来たね。要件は言わなくても大丈夫。花火の材料を探しに来たんだろ。よいみやちゃんのために一袋残しといたよ。これ。
なんでわかった？
花火大会の時期になるといつも材料になる鉱石について聞き回ってるだろ。毎年花火の追加注文を受けてるし、だからもう慣れっこさ。
そっか。いつもありがとうな。
気にしないでくれ。たとえ商売はやめても、よいみやちゃんの頼みは断らないよ。それで、こちらのお二人が今回の注文者
？Yes, thank you so much.
気にしないでくれ。別に問題ないさ。この前、俺が息子と喧嘩した時、よいみやちゃんがあの子を眺めてくれたんだ。俺は息子と話すのが下手でね。よいみやちゃんじゃなかったら、今頃あの子は家出してたかもしれない。
そんなことあらへん。あの子繊細やから、森彦さんのことめっちゃ気にしとったで。ただ、あんたとの接し方がわからへんだけや。もうちょいにっこりしてみたらどうやろ。ほんなら息子さんも緊張せんで済むと思うで。
そうか。普段から厳しく接しすぎてたのかもしれないな。
Why do we all of a sudden look through?
外で他の人と話すときはもう少し柔らかくできるのに。
そう思い詰めんといて。誰にだって得意不得意はあるさかい。また似たようなことで困ったらいつでもうちに相談してな。 花火の注文やなくてもかまへん。お客さんは神様やから。
ああ、そうさせてもらうよ。みんなが宵宮ちゃんを褒める理由がわかる。龍之介さんも鼻が高いだろうな。鉱石は持って行ってくれ。モラは払わなくて大丈夫だ。
Oh, come on, you can't just always give stuff away.
え、あかん。絶対あかんよ。
構わんさ。俺からの礼だと思って遠慮なく使ってくれ。
Hmm.
せやけど借りができても、商売には商売の掟があるやろ。うちを
そう言わずに受け取ってくれ。まだ仕事があるんだろ。
ほならモラの代わりにとりあえず帳簿に書いとくわ。今度花火を割引したる。
That's also a way of doing
お
things.
前って子は本当に。
Hmm.
なら宵宮ちゃんの好きにするといい。それとお父さんにもよろしく伝えといてくれ。これからも体に気をつけて花火を楽しませてくれって。
ああ、森彦さんも仕事ばっかりしてへんで体に気ぃつけてな。
Hmm.
よいみや元気だな。
Yeah, seems like you happily do anything for anyone. Well, nah, it's not her. But yeah, fireworks are pretty important to Inazumans, right?
何かをお祝いするとき、賑やかで綺麗なことに越したことあらへんやろ。
And also something very changing if you
そ
think
れに
about it.
商売はみんなからの信頼がいっちゃん大事や。お客さんがおらへんと商売をやっていけへん。とにかく鉱石も手に入ったし、あとは職人さんに加工してもらおうか。材料の問題はこれで解決やな。
Amenoma Smithy. Oh wait, Amenoma Smithy I know. Just go down the road and go to the left. You still can't pet the kitty. Too bad.
先生、はじめ、こんちは。
あ、宵宮。どうせ花火の材料のことだろう。
どうやら花火大会の時期によいみやが忙しいのはみんな知ってることみたいだな。
悪いけど、ちょっとだけ待っててくれる？今武器の注文が溜まってるんだ。
Aww. Maybe the old guy can help with the fireworks.
かまへん、平気や。ちゃうか。全然平気ってわけでも。ほんなら手伝ったる。ここの武器が全部完成したら鉱石の加工をしてくれるってことやろ。
そうだね。でも師匠に聞いてみないと。
Watch your hands.
大丈夫やんな、先生。長野原花火大会が時期に始まるし、先生も分かってくれるやろ。まだ完成してへん花火がぎょうさん残っとるんや。もし間に合わへんかったら。
But what do you need the smithy for?
相変わらず口うるさい小娘じゃ。
Sounds like an end boss. Almost.
Amenoma流では全身全霊の力をもってして鉄を打ち続けるため忍耐を必要とする。焦って撃てば刀に悪影響を与えてしまう。
And when the mine is all over the place, it will make even more beautiful fireworks.
よそ者が隣で催促しても初めの心を乱すのみ。
ですが、もうすぐ長野原花火大会ですし。
じゃから鉱石はわしに任せろ。
Ah,
お前
there
は
we
仕
go.
事に集中するんじゃ。
師匠自らですか？
そう大声を出すな。今はこれしか方法がなかろう。
And it's only ore processing and not just some hammering onto stuff.
おおきに、先生助かるわ。
Also, it would help a lot if the blade that he's hammering would be a bit warmer. I mean, you can only hammer it if it's glowing.
気にせんでよい。長野原花火大会がどれほど重要なものかわしもよう知っておる。龍之介にも世話になっとるしな。無視はできん。
Huh. Wait a minute. If you think about it, why would you need to put the sword all the time into a fiery environment and then hammer onto it? I mean, how do you usually do the hammering for? Like, if you try to bend the metal, if you try to fold it like paper, and then if you like hammer it flat again, it basically kind of pushes out impurities from the metal. So if you have to fold the steel multiple times, it usually means it's very bad steel. But in the end, this is one way of purifying stuff. This is one reason why like katanas and like Japanese swords were folded so often, because they had very bad steel and they tried to make the best of it. That's why they use this kind of technique. When the steel is already in very good shape, then you don't need to do this. Damast steel usually is one of the stuff that just works. And then what's the other thing? Yeah, you need to heat it in order to relax the atoms a bit, but I'm just thinking of a more or less easier method of smithing a sword, because you don't really need an oven for it. The only thing you need is some kind of large electromagnet that is inside or like below the anvil or something like that. You just switch it on, and then if there is some object on top of it, like an induction oven or something like that, then hey, then the whole sword just gets heated through magnetism. Wouldn't that be much easier? And then you can just constantly work on the thing and you don't have to place it back into the oven again. The only problem is that you have to supply it with a constant energy all the time, and it just fleets away like that. As soon as you kind of like take it away or like deactivate the magnet. But the oven itself keeps some, well, it can kind of like save some energy in the stones and so on. Yeah, you can think of this and just put modern technology onto the same process and make it easier. Maybe you can even miniaturize the whole thing, and maybe even use it some kind of like soldering techniques, magnetic soldering. You just put that thing all together. Anyway.
にしても小娘、今後はもっと計画を立ててから行動しろ。毎度騒がしくてかなわん。
気ぃつけるようにするわ。これからはもっと材料用意しとく。
小娘が気をつけたところでたかが知れとるが、とにかくそこで少し待ってろ。
ほう。
さすが先生。この粒の形ときめの細かさ。うまいこと言葉が見つからんけど、すっごい綺麗やわ。
Well, I just see a hand and no grains. Maybe she's just dropping them, all of them.
久しぶりに道具を手にしたっちゅうんに、この手際の良さ、さすがや。
Rough translation. You're old, but you're still okay.
当然じゃ。生涯かけて学んだこと、忘れたくとも忘れ。
Yeah, he can't forget them, but still. You still need to perform them in a reasonably well enough manner.
ずっと昔から天目流と長野原花火大会は協力し合ってきたのか？
最初はわしの師匠と龍之介の父親じゃった。代が変わっても花火に必要なものは変わらん。はじめ、これからはお前がこれを作ることになるぞ。
はい、分かっています。
ほなうちは邪魔せえへんように退散するわ。花火見に来てな。よーし行くで。次は高一んとこに戻るか。まだ戻ってへんかもしれへんけど先に行って待っとこ。
So, head to the designated location to meet Kouichi. Yet again. It might be the same location as before, is it? So, whoopity 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 boo. Oh, could you hide things down? I think I checked this area before. Anyhow, somewhere back there. You try to get a ship, but I still don't see any ships and no Kouichi.
やっぱ戻ってへんか。まああんたと話したかったしちょうどええか。
Oh.
うちの付き添いで走り回ってくれてありがとうな。みんな優しかったさかい順調やったな。
ああ、ちゃんと話す機会がなかったし、ちょうどいいかもな。
I seem to get along well with everyone.
うちのことばっかであんたらをほったらかしにしてた感があるやろ。せやからずっと喋る機会を探してたんや。初めて会うた時もお互いてんやわんやしとって喋る暇あらへんかったし。
Well, of course we couldn't just sit down when we tried to free someone.
あんたら旅人なんやろ。稲妻に来る前はどんなとこ旅してたん？
Yeah, where else? There's not that many other areas. Mondstadt, the city of freedom, Liu, the nation of contract. Is it like I click on one thing and then I click on the other, or is it more like you have to decide? Doesn't really matter that much, but she knows that I'm from Liu, but Mondstadt we never really said.
規則みたいなんがほぼあらへん国やろ。一人一人が思うままに楽しく生きていける場所やって聞いたことある。
In a way, that's true. But in another, there's not that much that flourishes in Mondstadt. Like you have some villages around it, and some local businesses. But other than that, there's not that much. Except for the higher buildings, like the cathedral, the Favonius Knights building, and I think this is pretty much it. And the Adventurers Guild. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The rest is fairly simple.
父ちゃんが昔常連さんからその国のお土産をもろたことあるんや。確かなんちゃらワイナリーって。
Oh, the winery? Well, is it the wine that he got, or is it some kind of fire stuff from the Luke?
暁ワイナリーだな。ダンギライオン酒が有名なんだ。
せやせや。父ちゃんがあんな喜んで酒飲んどる姿、そう見たことあらへん。あの日は一晩中うまいうまい言うとったわ。友達から聞いた話やけど、志を持った者だけが旅に出られるらしいで。その目的は風景を求めるためだったり、願望を叶えるためだったり。あんたらは何のために嵐を抜けて稲妻まで来たんや？
Yeah, to track down an enemy god. Kind of, yeah, but no.
とある神から答えを聞くためだ。
What kind of selection is this?
神様が原因で家族と別れたん？そうやったんか。辛かったやろ。
Yeah, sometimes it is. I'm slowly learning to cope. I'm slowly learning to cope means we're not gonna find her at the end. We just accept the situation.
そっか。ほんまはずっと稲妻に残ってほしかったんやけど、そういう理由ならしゃあないな。
Not forever, but at least for now. Until we are done with all the missions.
稲妻は他と違って永遠を求める国や。つまり何事もなく穏やかなまま平凡な日々が過ぎていく。これのええとこは疲れた人にとってぴったしの休憩所になるってことやな。 これじゃちと分かりにくいか。うちはただあんたが疲れてもうて道半ばで初心を忘れてまうんやないか心配しとるんや。
でもそれはしょうがないことだと思うぞ。
A lot of missions, a lot of side quests.
疲れてる時は何やってもうまくいかへん。それに遊びに行っても楽しないやろ。うちの友達に冒険者がおるんやけど、その子から教わった言葉で、ゴールだけを目指して走っとると道中の出会いや感動を無駄にしてしまうっていうのがあるんや。
That is definitely
せ
true.
やけど大丈夫や。うちが負担を軽くしたる。きっと楽しなるで。最後はここを去ってまうかもしれへんけど、素敵な思い出が残るとええな。ほんで家族が見つかって旅を思い返した時、稲妻が家にぴったしやって思ってほしい。
Okay, I get a strange feeling here. I'll add it to my list of candidates.
あんたらに送る花火の色や構図も思いついたで。でもまだ内緒にしとくわ。
What? Okay, now I want to know what kind of color it will be.
ヨイミヤ、待たせたな。船はあそこだ。ってあれ、話の邪魔しちゃったか。
Yeah, we just finished, as it
そっ
happens.
か、じゃあ行こう。あまり目立たないようにな。でもコソコソするんじゃないぞ。逆に疑われちまう。
雷雨にも耐えられる船ってことはかなり丈夫なんだよな。
I don't think it's a very sturdy one.
もちろん、質なら安心しろ。
Or maybe this is how they actually introduced the Wave Rider system. Go and confirm the ship's condition. Like it's a... Is the Wave Rider a boat or a ship? Difference is just in the size of it. One of it is like a Viking ship. Is a Viking ship a boat? Because it's... Like some of them use wind. To be pushed forward, and some of them use paddles to move forward, and some others use like automatic paddles, which is nothing more than like steam engine or whatnot. Yeah, in the end, moving a ship forward hasn't really changed that much, has it? It's just it was a paddle, and it still is a paddle right now. The only thing that's actually really advanced when it comes to sailing, in this case, is the sail. Because you use the wind in order to move something that's on the water. And you don't move along the water. If you think about it, using a paddle on a ship is nothing more than a rocket. Kind of. Like you're pushing stuff away from the ship. With the paddle. Maybe there's something like a space... Oh no. Will I run out of energy? I hope not. Let's just slowly get to higher ground. There we go. Maybe there's some kind of space paddle. That would be great. So you can use it to like move a rocket forward in space, but I have no idea how that would work, because what needs to happen is like you need to stick it, in this case, into the water or in some kind of substitute for it when it comes to the space stuff. Then you're moving the water backwards, yeah, actually, why does it work that you can push yourself forward with a paddle? What's the boat? No, actually it does not work. It depends on other things why a boat works. Like the... if you... Let's say you use the paddle only on one side of the boat. And the boat is very, 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 very small and round, let's say. Like spherical round. Round, 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 round. Like one of those stones here. Just round. Like a nutshell, let's say. And you sit in it. like a barrel, actually. Yeah, a barrel is a very, 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 very simple boat. You sit inside a barrel in the sea, and you have a paddle. And then you paddle with the paddle in the barrel in the sea. But only on one side, right? Like, let's say it's only the left side. What will happen? You will turn. You won't get forward. The whole thing will just turn, because you're pushing water backwards, as well as the rest of the ship forwards. So it turns. And the reason why why this kind of ship, or larger ship, that use paddles to move forward, can go forward, is because they are long enough to kind of work against the rotation that happens because of the paddles. And then you can also have even more paddles, or like paddle on the left and paddle on the right and paddle on the left and paddle on the right, so that the whole thing won't just rotate. It is actually a very interesting kind of process. The same thing also happens in empty space. Like, let's say you have you use your arms to pedal. Then you rotate a little bit left and then rotate a little bit right, but you can't really get forward. You're just turning. So what you need is something to stay on track a little bit. In this case, it's the shape of the boat that works. But this again works like another paddle on the water. So in the end, it's nothing more than using inline skates. One inline skate, the left one is the paddle and the right one is the boat. And then you switch it. The left one is the boat and the right one is the paddle, and so on and so forth. Interesting. Very interesting. So the only thing from boats and ships and whatnot that can be used in outer space might be a sun sail. Or if you go to the extreme, you take all of the water into your hands, or like you drink all of the water and then you spew it out backwards, which is nothing more than a rocket. You're basically eating through the water, right? Like a worm, basically. This is what a rocket is. Except that there's no water in space. And it's not water that comes out of a rocket. At least not if it's not going for hydrogen, oxygen. So, yeah, that's way too small. Is it? It is technically sturdy, though.
一応これでも俺が用意できる船の中で一番でかいんだ。稲妻で最も頑丈な木材を使ってる。
Built from the finest timber. Like, in the end, it will be burnt down. Come on.
まあ正直こいつであの雷雨に挑むのは危険だろうな。
Yeah, of course it will be dangerous, but as long as it floats, it's good. I'm kind of still questioning, like, why do you have this kind of sail tucked on the side of it? Is it there just as a symbol, or what is it good for?
これは最後の手段や。うちかて作次郎をこれに乗せるんは心苦しいしな。にしても光一、また腕を上げたんやないか?
I think we praise him a bit too much, do we?
勘弁してくれ。全部仲間たちのおかげさ。
Could have just taken a fisherman's boat.
バレないようみんなで作業を分担して夜にこっそりと組み立てたんだ。大きさはこれが限界。これ以上大きくしたら天領奉行の目をごまかせなくなる。
So the boat will be inspected, but from
わかった。
why?
ほな船は一旦ここに隠して、うちらは作次郎にこのことを伝えてくる。
だんだん不安になってきたぞ。こんなことしたらお前も共犯扱いで天領奉行に追われるんじゃないか？
But are we just going to leave the boat here as is, or are we going to like hide it in a certain way? I mean, we don't even need to hide it in a sense of we have to put stuff onto it. We can just hide it as some kind of a fisherman's boat. Like, just put a fishing rod in it, or a net or something like it, and say like, "Well, it's my fishing boat," and then that's it.
せやからなんや。この件に低下した時から心の準備はとうにできとる。うちはシャブ業とよう協力しとる。稲妻で何らかの行事をやるって時は他の2つの奉行も依頼してくる。おとなしくしとけば総ちょっかいは出してこうへんよ。それに共犯言うたらあんたらも行さん手伝ってくれとるやん。
Oh, am I?
そうだな。今さら抜けたって手遅れか。
Yeah. Do we have to be the bad guys in the wait? We were chased by the Millelith in Liu too. No, this is not an option that I'm going for. Do we have to be the bad guys in Inazuma as well?
経験者やったんやな。心配しとったけど杞憂やったようや。
Oh, goodness gracious. Alright. Let's play the decoy.
ほな、コイチ。今回はほんまにありがとうな。花火ももう完成しとるから、手空いとる時に取りに来てや。ついでに父ちゃんから船の代金もろといて。
モラならいいって。それにお前にモラを支払わせたなんて姉さんが知ったら俺が怒られるだろ。
姉さん？
うちが説明したる。うちも父ちゃんから聞いた話なんやけど、昔稲妻にとある紹介があってえらい盛んやったそうや。
Until it got too prosperous and maybe turned into a threat to the system.
当時同じ時期に子供が十数人生まれてな。その子らは幼い頃から親に商売を叩き込まれてきた。
Oh.
みんなえらい仲良しやったらしい。ほんである日、みんな独立して新しい生活を始めたんや。でも商人やからあちこち行かんとあかんやろ。そのうち会える時間がどんどん少なくなってもうた。
そして一番上の兄さんが提案したんだ。別れる前に一緒に花火を見ようって。
Okay. But do I know some of the other children?
みんな高い志を持っとって、商売に自分なりの見解を持っとった。だんだんとみんな稲妻を離れてって残ったのは光一だけになった。全員揃うんは無理やけど、誰か一人でも帰った時は花火を見るんが恒例になっとる。
ああ、親しい人でも長く離れていると壁を感じるようになる。それは仕方のないことだ。でも一緒に花火を見上げてる時は一瞬だけ子供の頃に戻れた気がするんだ。あの頃の思い出は俺たちにとって永遠に変わらないものなんだよ。
Whoa. Now with this kind of mindset, there's nothing that can go wrong, right?
なるほど。よいみやが前に言ってたお祝いってこういうことを指すんだな。
The reason for this is because it's kind of eternal mindset, and there's no reason why we should get any opposition from the shogun.
そうや。せやからみんなの花火への期待を裏切るわけにはいかへんのや。ほな、作次郎が待っとるし、そろそろ行こか。光一、船のことありがとうな。
ああ、俺もここから離れるとするよ。捕まるのはごめんだからな。
そういえば、光一が紹介の友達を紹介してくれるたびに子供の頃のうちと遊んだって言うんやけど、小さい頃のことやし、それに人数が多すぎてよう覚えてなくてな。ほんである日、光一がまた見たことない友達を連れてきた時、ついこう言うてもうたんや。せや、昔遊んでくれて抱っこしてくれたやろって。ほなら光一に笑われてな。そいつは大工をやってる友達で老けて見えるけど、うちとそんな年が変わらんかったんや。気まずいし恥ずかしいしで顔真っ赤になってもうて、うちずっと謝っとったわ。
Really nice stories every time. She seems to enjoy that too. Now then, let's get behind the house. And this is absolutely not suspicious at all.
船は用意できたで。 場所は地図に印つけといたから確認しといてや。それと食料と水を用意しとき。備えあれば憂いなしって言うやろ。
うん。でもせっかく帰ってきたんだ。もう逃げたくない。それに小舟一つで雷雨に挑むのは無謀すぎる。
せやけど天領奉行に捕まっても結末は同じや。遅かれ早かれここにも天領奉行は来る。悠長に捨てられへんで。
すまない。本当に奴らがここまで来たら早々に逃げるよ。君に迷惑はかけない。
謝らんといてや。万が一の状況になってもうちがどうにかしたる。ほんまに天領奉行に追い詰められた時は迷わず船へ逃げるんやで。
うん。絶対に捕まらないようにするさ。でもこのままじゃ稲妻に帰ってきたのはとんだ無駄足だ。
Oh, why would it be?
こうまでして稲妻に帰ってきたのには、なんか理由があったのか？
昔の僕は稲妻が嫌いでこの国を離れたんだ。でもそれは責任から逃れるためだった。
Okay, so he does not like the place and he tries to leave the place, so... And then there are supposed to be responsibilities. What is going on
そ
here?
のことに気づいてからずっと心がモヤモヤしててね。稲妻に置いてきたものを思うと、
Oh...
いや、もう手遅れなんだ。心残りを埋めようとした結果がこのありさまってわけさ。
そっか。
おいらたちがもっと早く相談に乗ってれば。
I don't think we can help him that much in this
ほ
regard.
んま鎖国なんてなければええのに。大丈夫や。せかしたりせえへんから。あんたが決心するまでもうちょい時間を稼いだる。天領奉行が邪魔せえへんかったらどうにかなるのに。あ、嘘や。常連さんの中に老夫婦がおったな。確かそこの息子さんが天領奉行のお偉いさんやった気が。
Oh no, pulling favors is not a good idea.
とりあえず会いに行ってみるか。どうにかなるかもしれへん。
It sounds good right now, but it... the thing is, it may start investigation process or something if they start moving because of that, and then the whole thing goes south.
でも通報される可能性もないか？
Exactly. Like they may not do that, but we all know that there's always another person.
心配あらへん。めっちゃいい人やから大丈夫や。あんたは部屋に隠れとき。うちらがパパッと行ってくるさかい。さあ急ぐで。時間があらへん。
Time usually does not wait at all.
まだ花火と花火の材料と注文が今日さ残っとるんやった。
Ay, ay, ay.
父ちゃん、父ちゃん。
Okay, yeah, never mind. I know I'll write him a note telling him to sort out the fireworks.
なんでおいらの言葉を途中で遮ったんだ？
今のはあいつに必要なもんは答えやなく時間やさかい。
How far is that? Are we going to the little village or where are we actually going to? And 3, 2, 1. Collect 3. No. Oh no, that was a stupid idea. And bada boom. I was actually looking into what kind of item I can use in order to improve the damage of at least albedo for now. And it seems as if the Defender's Sword, or Defender's Will, or whatever it's called, the one with the additional defense numbers, is a nice idea because of the scaling, but it won't be as potent as a sword that has additional critical damage on it. Which is a bit sad though. And once more. There we go. 12,000 damage. Like, in the end, I would not deal that much damage with it. Also, what has to happen is I have to heal Albedo a little bit more. So he's always at least a constant 100%. Because I do need the extra critical strike components in there. It's actually very, very useful. Hey, what good? That's the reason why I want to use the, just the pure defense numbers. But yeah, the thing is, at some point, additional defense won't be as good. It's just some kind of additional scaling numbers. Too bad, too bad, too bad. Oh, wait a minute. Was it over here? It could have been. I just want to check something out. Like, there was some kind of samurai somewhere with a specific name, and I defeated some other samurai as well. You have to do some very specific feats in order to lure them out, or at least the second one. You have to break some vases. But where's the other one? That's not it. I'm just looking where his location might have been. Oh, come on. It's right next to a waypoint. You gotta be kidding me. And I'm just going there by foot, of course. Absolutely great. Alright. Maybe what I have to do is just give Albedo some kind of regeneration food. By the way, what kind of regeneration food do we have that's easy to make? I'm not talking about the instant regeneration. I'm talking about the, like, health over time stuff. Like, wait a minute. Yep. I can try that. So, oh yeah, Sakuramochi, which is an instant heal thing, is it? I am looking for recovery dishes. Yes. And decent recovery dishes. Like, everything green is basically in here. I am looking for this. Yeah. That might be the only one that's pretty decent. 30% and 790 every 5 seconds for the next 30 seconds. It would be nice to at least have it. So this times 6, basically, which is 8 times 6 makes 4,600? Or was it 4,800? Damn it. 4,800. Which is a bit more than this. Like, the percentage is roughly the same, but this one only has a flat amount and this one is much better. So if you need absolute healing, then this is the better option. All of the other dishes have just different ingredients, but the HP is the same. So... 790, 790, 790, yeah. On 0. Okay. Let's just check how many I have. I have 16 of these, 0 of these, 0 of these. Of course, they are, like, stupid to make. That one needs an awful lot of meat. Nice idea, though. So, where's the one that has mint? Mint usually grows everywhere, same as... Okay, it uses an awful lot of potatoes. And shrimp have to be bought, and they are fairly expensive. It looks like this dish over here might be the easiest to make. The mushroom pizza. So let's make like 20, 30, 50. 3 times 40 makes 100 something. Yeah, I need to get more flour out of it, do I? This seems to be like the maximum. Okay, more flour. Let's just produce it. Bam. 99 flour. Very good. 300, 300, 160, 160, 170, 170, 140, 100. 90 something. Let's just make like half of that. A little bit of cheese. Wait a minute. 99. 399 makes 300. Yeah, so I just have to buy some milk here. Yeah, the rest is okay. Good. Now that I have myself a decent amount of regeneration food, I say that I can end the episode for now and continue with whatever this mission will do next in the next episode. A sliver of hope. Ha! That would be interesting. Until then, like and subscribe, of course. Ta-ta!